Yeah, I know her. I'm glad we got somebody in town that got the feed, you know? So how's the club? You're in the club, right? B.U.T.C.
Yeah.
club. But is it something you pay monthly fee or something?
No, it's just a yearly fee.
How much is that?
$100.
Oh, that ain't
Get
bad.
trophies,
Oh, for real?
t-shirts, hats.
That's not bad at all.
We probably had cookouts every year.
Yeah, so I be saying y'all. I be like, they're all right. I've been following y'all at least a few years now.
Yeah.
I know Charles Moody reached out to you, buddy of mine. Yeah. We live around the same area.
Welcome to come join.
All right, I'll check you out. All right, make sure you're right. Make sure your money right.
I trust you.
Yeah. I'm normally active for camp. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll make sure you're good. Yeah, but I appreciate that feed though.
I think pigeons, it's nothing like it, this kind of hobby. I also find that people who fell in love with pigeons in their earlier age, it sticks with you.
Yeah, oh yeah, it always yeah. Will. I had guys over the years, this is my 21st year. December will be 21 years that because I would do it off and on when I can, when I felt like it, whenever.
21 years straight.
But this was since 03 till now.
But you did it longer than that.
But I did, right. But I did it off and on, a few years here, 1 year here, 6 months here, stuff like that. But this is the 21st year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had guys come here, man, and tell a story all the time. Whether it be the trash truck driver, somebody, the roofer, some kind of body want to come and start talking about birds. I ain't seen nobody with a bird. Hey, It's a lot of little that they know. It's a lot of guys, of guys still love birds and still trying to, be into birds.
Absolutely. I like to make this known while we're having this great conversation is that unlike a lot of other cities, Philly, New York, brothers in, I guess, LA, brothers in Detroit, all over, Baltimore has been doing this for a long time. And it's been in the States for years. I mean, let's face it, the homing pigeon is an old time bird, from Belgium to Germany. But Baltimore, and this is one of the reasons why I'm excited about doing the story with B.U.T.C. is that this been preserved for a long time.
Yeah, be interested in it. Like a lot of guys will get their sons, and they'll be into it, and hopefully they'll keep doing it when they get older. Maybe not, but I think when we was coming up, we saw it and we were magnetized. We were magnetized to it. Yeah. These kids, they doing other things, and they just. I've been trying to get them. I've been trying to get them for years. They just don't want to. They don't like to be dirty. Number one, they don't want no dirt on them. Some of them, and some of them just into other mess. So it's hard to get the young guys to do it now. It's work and it's discipline to it. So like you gotta be ready to work. You gotta be. You can't be lazy and want to do it sometime. But there's just some older guys that do it sometime now, and they just don't know much about just do it for basically to get the birds to come back.
Come back, yeah. That's it, yeah. So how long have you been in B.U.T.C. and some of the wonderful experiences you had with B.U.T.C.?
Since it started, since 2010.
Okay.
But I haven't been having a lot. The thing is the camaraderie with the guys, just hanging out with them, talking crap, and
that's a wonderful part of it.
Yeah, talking about just that. But as far as me flying, I haven't had so many Hawks and Falcons that came in since the 70s and 80s. Used to let you just do what you want to do with the birds. The Hawks, they kind of like own the sky.
Pretty much out there now.
Yeah, they kind of own the skies right now, and it's hard. So right here in this area, for years I haven't had no luck really in flying, like for time or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So I would train birds every year, but it basically turned into my own enjoyment because trying to stay here and just keep going and training over and training. Once the hawk cut them, kill them, or whatever, I just didn't have the in me to do it like that. I still kept them. I still love the birds. I still mess with the birds, but trying to stand out here and they just constantly killing them. I kind of backed off the competition. But a lot of, and those the guys are the real heroes because they keep on going and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. It's hard, man. It's very, very hard. But I still kept the birds. I still tried it for myself. I still would do whatever, So
A dun looking color.
Okay.
Red ash ball.
Mine are real light silver. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this quick question.
Yeah.
So when it comes to breeding these birds, right? And it comes to like far as type, right? When you want to get a specific type, do the hens dictate type or the cock dictate type?
Well, that's to me, that's a question is that if you're going to have to be breeding them birds for 4 or 5 years to see what type that fits your standard. Now, if you're looking for a type, when you say the type, what is you looking for? A smaller built bird?
Body
You're
type,
looking for a pigeon type, medium to high? You know what I mean? Well, that's why I say you take a family like this man did, and you start breeding them. And right now he's starting to identify what's what with the cross of Sterlings and one of them and this and that. And that's the determination that you'll have to make when you breed whatever you're going to breed out of.
Hold on. So where one? You got the one? That's
Because
see, look, here you go right here. This what I got at home.
There they go. Yeah.
The white with the black and gray in it.
Yeah. There they go.
So this bird, matter of fact, this bird is second round from that bird.
Okay.
They only throw this color almonds. These color almonds came from crosses. So that's how my birds look at home. So let's say 2 of these mothers look like that, but a little bit more white in them. So matter of fact, they moved out this year. They got a little bit more black and green in them. So that's how I can tell where that would come from, because it comes from their parents, because they only throw that color. These colors came from.
The few things that I really like about the check pigeons is number one, they're good flyers.
Man.
But you get different, you never know what colors you're getting that's going to come out of the birds unless you really breeding for the almonds, made it back to this. But most of the time, if you take the red ash bars with blue bars, you're going to get indigo, you're going to get indigo checks. That's what I like about that bloodline. You know what I mean? And I said something to another guy that if you went back in time and you look at the Levettes that Dick Seabridge had, his birds used to have multiple colors. You know, grizzle, dun, you have blue checks, you know. But the walks, you're gonna get the white flights, you know.
Real food check.
I ain't got that color yet though.
What you got?
No, I was just showing them.
And a little bit
I lost it though.
Oh yeah.
Training, man.
all
There you go.
these birds
You
are
got white
related
flight.
through a hen.
One
Every
hand.
last one of these birds is related through a hen, not a cock. So all of them, the hens of each one of these birds are pure strand to these birds right here.
But I will tell you this from my experience with racing and flying gentlemen. Your hens will get better pigeons. Always. Always.
And I keep
You'll
asking
get
him,
cocks
like,
that's exceptional. Don't get me wrong. But your hens are going to be the pigeons.
and I asked him, I said, don't the cock change the strand, right?
Yeah.
I learned that a while ago, but I just told you, all of these birds are related to a hen.
There you go.
The hen is a pure, I say pure strand because they came off of their parents. Each hen that I bred in here came off of their parents, except for one. That's that red, that first one you gave. You said she related, so either way you look at it. But all of them related to a hen. The cock is like, I would say, so it's 4 different cocks in there. Got them young, at least 4.
And see, like, if I purchase birds and I want to put something into my family of birds, I'm always looking for hens to introduce into them. I keep my foundation cocks, but I introduce the hens into my birds. You know what I mean? Because once I start bringing in cock birds, then I'm changing my whole family of birds up. Because it's just gonna be different. It's a different cock birds. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep the same cocks, but with different hens. And then when I raise off of them, I take, when you say type, then I say, well, let's see if they're flying the way I want them to fly at it. Because that's why the rule, CULL call, that's what that's about. You know? But then sometimes, see, flying young birds and old birds is 2 different categories, man. When you fly old birds, you gotta really be keen. Young birds is just, they gonna fly. Homers and they just gonna fly. But old bird training and to keep them old birds motivated to fly, you gotta be doing your work. You gotta put the work
So
in.
how many rounds? So let me ask you this question. So how many rounds would it take for you to actually see which way your bird's gonna go as far as when it comes to breeding, right? So let's just say, I got a blue ball wheat check, right?
Yeah.
That I got from you, and I got a print that I got from you. But the blue ball hen, she is that blue ball, like she was built just like that. Right?
Okay.
But the print is a big bird, the cock.
Okay.
All their young came out prints. Big.
Oh, they come out
It's
big.
like
Just
a
like the
cock.
fowler. Oh, okay.
Right.
And see right down there, that's a type that he's throwing back to you. You know what I mean? Big bird. What's up, Brian?
so how would you, if he likes that type?
If he likes that color or that
No,
print,
that type, so the print, he
Oh.
like that. So how would he continue that on?
take the cock birds that he's raising from it, keep breeding with them, because now he's lying breeding them down. You know what I mean?
All right, so now back to what I was saying. So now that I'm seeing that, all right, cool. This hen and this cock give me off these birds, right?
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Okay, you don't like that?
No, I don't like it. But I wasn't expecting the young to come to continue. Because I'm thinking the hen was going to dictate the height, but the cock is really the majority
The
of
cock is the dominant.
one taking over the whole
Right.
look of the bird.
I'm gonna keep their parents together, yeah.
What's these blacks, Sean?
What's the black?
These 2 blacks?
They off of Soup's pair Soup game. So he can tell you more about them. But yeah, all these right here are related. Their parents only throw me this color almonds. That's how you can tell the difference. These almonds are my creation, even though they look like this right here.
So when you get a chance and opportunity, I need some blacks.
This is one of my 14-hour birds from this year. Yeah. And you know the crazy thing about these birds? Them Synads and them fucking Gordon Hugheses, man, they bounce off the goddamn cages. These birds right here, when I walk in my loft, they land on my head, they land on my shoulder, they calm as hell. Them Synads and them Gordon Hugheses, man, you go in there, they bouncing, doing all this. Like, I can't control them. Like, this was the best thing. Like, when he sent me that text that day, right. And I'm gonna pull up my phone in a minute. When he sent me that text that day and said, you want these birds? I said, hell yeah. You already know I want them. We ain't know this was gonna turn out. And ever since, every time I breed them birds, every year they give me a fire-ass kit. Every year, a fire-ass kit. I told him, if that shit happen next year, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be talking shit like I got that shit coming out my mouth. And it just so happens they you see, I get blacks, I get silvers, I get the blue balls, but everything gives me almonds. All of them will give me an almond. Every last one of them will give me an almond.
You know how I messed up though? I got some almonds from you, youngs, right? All youngs. He gave me like, I'm gonna say about 10, bro. 10. You know how sweet all of them. I ain't got nothing left.
Dang.
All of them, bro. But I'm telling him, like, I ain't got nothing to fly, you know, I'm a fly.
Yeah.
But he never really was like, yo, just hold on to him and just breed him next year or whatever. You know what I mean? I was just getting back in the bird, so I wasn't really trying. I'm trying to fly. I'm trying to get the shot. Everybody's gonna be so mad at me, bro.
Oh, that's what happened with the birds I got from the street. I wind up, that bird wind up staying. I like, I'm gonna breed it next year. And then he gave me the other one, and I just stopped it. That's how I got those hens. That's the only reason I got those hens, because I stocked them. And that one hen, she came, it was 2 of them. I lost one, I kept one. And guess how I lose them? Flying them with them goddamn Hugheses and them goddamn Synads, them Shannons. That's how I lose them. When I fly them with them. You see, when I start breeding them and I fly them together, I got all of them. I lose about 1 or 2 of them. That's it. But you see, I keep all of them. Out of 8 birds, out of the 10 birds, because I fostered 2 sets. So out of the 10 birds that I got 8 of them.
All of them. So when it comes to like locating them, they easy to locate.
They easy to me. It's like, I don't know if they pick me or what, but I don't have no problem about locating them. But them other birds, I have a big problem about locating them. Like, I have a big problem about locating them.
Yeah,
like, yo,
it's easy to locate though.
Them birds come out and fly straight to my loft. Like, nigga, yeah, I'm on my way back in. Them damn Synads and them fucking Gordon Hugheses, man, them motherfuckers sit on the loft, they land in the trees, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, we check smart birds though.
So I'm gonna stick with those, and our S&S family has begun. You see, we got enough here to breed, and everything is youngs off. So these are all crosses. So these are crosses. These are all crosses. That's a cross and that's a cross. So this cross with Sterling bird. So this one is a cross of my father bird and one of their youngs. So he white with red splashes in him. They gave me this. So I call these purr strands. These purr strands right here, because they the parents that Suit gave. But again, their youngs made 1, 2, 3, 4. Their youngs made these. Their hen youngs made these, and 5. Well, no. Yeah, 5. Their hen youngs made those. I just put them on my cocks and the cocks that I got from the show.
But I remember, is this the one of the birds that you had when we was up that show that day? You had the plaque, right? This the picture of the bird. This bird, the kit bird, right?
Yeah.
Kit bird?
Yeah. Look right here.
Yeah, that's the picture.
That's all on right there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that's all of them right there. So that's that kit right there.
All right, let me introduce you to the Bowden family of the Grizzle Prince, the Princess South, and the Dunbars. We belong to Mr. Gregory Campbell of Baltimore, Maryland. I personally never flew the Bowden strain. They're kind of like a longer winged bird. Also like in the face, so the beak is a little longer to me, but all in all, they handle pretty nice. Can you collaborate on this, Cheese, how they fly? Have you flew these
I haven't
Bowdens?
personally flown straight myself at all.
Okay.
I just started crossing them this year. I don't really favor them.
What you crossing with?
I put them into my family bird.
So basically, the Bowdens was imported not to be flown as a straight bird, period, anyway. They was brought in to add to anyone's family that wanted to add a lower flying bird. So if you figure if you have birds that flew in the pens and you wanted to bring them down to a medium height, you would cross
This would be
a
a
lower
perfect
flying bird
cross.
into a bird that flies in the pen.
This is a beautiful Dunbar, silver.
It actually did work. I flew those birds this year, and they brought the birds down a lot, and they stayed low. They really did work with it.
And when we say low, we're not talking about
Rooftop.
the regular way that the Bowdens do fly. The Bowdens fly real low, so we're not talking about low like that. So if you figure if you fly on a family that fly in the pens or dot or whatever you want to call it, this brings the bird down to a medium type flight flying tippler, which is real easy to be judged as far as us flying competition. It's easy to see the kit because they're not in the pens. You don't have to search the pens for them. So that's a good cross for any of our flying high flying birds involved.
And these are all Bowdens. Beautiful family of birds.
Work best.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's spring, man.
Me having a break for 3 years or so really helped me. Yeah. Just playing with the birds.
With them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Not flying with competition, not focusing on nothing but just flying birds.
When you're in the backyard.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hang out.
He wants you to forget it.
Hey, what PJ just left from up here. What August up in the backyard? When you're in the backyard.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hang out.
He wants you to forget it.
Hey, what PJ just left from up here. What August up here home. He say, what time he make?
Look at it. Look at it.
You're not even 4 years old.
Almost there, about you get one free building. Show it to us. Show it to us.
I just seen it.
Show that.
I did. He saw it.
What you let me see?
When you sent me the picture.
Hey, what it say?
I'm passionate about pigeons because to me pigeons are like dogs. No matter what you do to them, they love you. They're gonna come home.
My name's August Holman, 60 years old. Been in pigeons since I've been 6 years old. And the most I love about pigeons is the fascination of it. When I was a young boy, it clicked with me and never let go, and I'm 60 now. So
I'm so passionate about my birds. It's just like my wife, man. I love her to death. These birds, I love them to death. I started raising birds when I was a kid, and it gave me something to do. I stayed out of trouble, and you can't go wrong. I love them.
I got a passion for the pigeons for several different reasons. I grew up around pigeons. All my family had pigeons, and I love them. I've been loving them since I was young, like 13.
5 seconds why I love pigeons. Because my father started me watching them when I was a little boy, raising them. So as I grew up, I'm still raising them. Tipplers and rollers. With other birds is birds. I just love to see them fly.
How you doing? My name is Kevin Ross. My passion for pigeons is I started out with pigeons. 2 young kids, 9 years old, got me into pigeons. Tipplers. Flying. I love the bird. Endurance bird up real high, fly real good. And then I got out of pigeons for a while, and I let them talk me back into birds because my passion was still there for them. And now I just love them, and I'll never get rid of them.